What is up guys, TomGorian here, and welcome to the season finale of F1 2017 career mode. This is the season finale for number 2 right now, and as you can see, it's basically a three-way fight to see who will become the season 2 champion for F1 2017. As you can see, Kimi Raikkonen has a 3-point gap to his teammate Sebastian Vettel and a 25-point gap towards Lewis Hamilton. We, however, are a 8th place, and it's basically we can't go anywhere. We can't go up, we can't go down. So basically what we're going to try and do is we're just going to try and have a decent race from beginning to end, and basically this race really sets up what our pace is going to be like in season 3. So as you can see, we're going to try and save up for our first major engine upgrade. And then also we're going to try and get some couple of downforce and aerodynamic upgrades. So basically I feel like with the Sauber now, at this stage of the career mode, that the Sauber engine is now starting to really shine. But we just need to work on downforce and aerodynamics. And as you can see there, we've got all green parts for our race. So as you can see, Kimi Raikkonen, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, it's a triple threat for the Drivers' Championship. And also Ferrari have taken the Constructors' Championship, followed by Mercedes and Red Bull. But as you can see, Valtteri Bottas actually qualifies in pole position for today's race, and there's Sebastian Vettel right there. He's down in, I think he's in 2nd place or something. So basically whoever wins this race will take the championship. Well, if Lewis Hamilton wins, I think Raikkonen needs to finish 10th or higher, and if Sebastian Vettel wins, Raikkonen will need to finish either 3rd or higher to become the world champion. But as you can see, it's Bottas, Raikkonen in 2nd, Hamilton in 3rd, Vettel in 4th, Ricciardo in 5th, Hülkenberg in 6th, Massa, Kvyat, then Grosjean, then Sainz, Verstappen, Perez have penalties, Magnussen, Palmer, Stroll, Pascal Wehrlein, Ocon, and then we start at the back thanks to our time penalty. Well, not time penalty, but it was a gearbox penalty for some strange reason. I thought that I changed my gearbox in time, but I didn't, so I got a 10th place grid penalty. I think I qualified 10th, and then I got a 10th place grid penalty for changing engines. But as you can see, it's going to be an all dry race, like it always is in Abu Dhabi, so we shouldn't be worrying about any other tyres or any other conditions. And right now we're just messing around with the setups, messing around with the pit stops, with the strategy, seeing what we can do. Can we go on the 2-stop? Will the 2-stop be quicker? I feel like right now the 2-stop will be quicker, so I've decided to go with a 2-stop. I'm going to go ultras, and then I'm going to go with a double super soft stint. But as you can see, I'm losing like a second right there, so if I can stretch my ultra softs on towards lap 11 or lap 10, then probably my supers will go into the end. And I'm actually thinking about going on softs, but as you can see, that's the worst strategy. So anyway, it's the season finale for F1 2017 career mode season 2, and it's lights out and away we go. We get a bit of a decent start. As you can see, Van Dorn gets a great start. He mugs off our teammates as we go down in towards turn 1, and we want to take it really cautious right now, and we just want to try and make up as many positions. We kind of was in a particular situation in season 2, I believe, when we started, like last time, we had to try and climb our way back into the field. But as you can see, we're going to go down the inside of Lance Stroll right there. Will he fight us for position? Yes, he will. And I don't think he's going to hold around the outside, but we're going to dive down the inside of Stoffel Van Dorn. We're not going to leave him any room. He's still there. And will he now try and make it? No, he won't. So it just shows you that our engine compared to McLaren is now just much more powerful than the Honda engine. And as you can see, Lance Stroll is now all over him. So as you can see, going in towards the first chicane, we're going to dive down the inside of Kevin Magnussen, and also that's Max Verstappen, who hasn't had the best of seasons compared to his teammate Daniel Ricciardo. His teammate Daniel Ricciardo was involved in the championship fight for some of the time this season, but he's all the way down in 13th place, so not good for the Dutch driver, who's in a battle with Sergio Perez and Jolyon Palmer. That's for 11th place. So we're going to try and see if we can get a move on Max Verstappen. I feel like we're going to go dive down the inside, and yes we do. He does leave us the room, and that is a good move. So now we are in 13th place, and it looks like we could be getting some points on the board. So I want to talk about this season now of season 2 as we get ready for season 3. But before that, here's the replay of the start, and it looks like a good start for Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. So as you can see, the two Toro Rossos there, and let's see. So Raikkonen holds the inside line with Bottas. He pushes him wide. So then Raikkonen tries to hold around the outside, and Bottas gets forced off, and then Bottas has to give away position. So Raikkonen leads the race with Sebastian Vettel in 4th place and Lewis Hamilton in 3rd. And if that is the standing, then Kimi Raikkonen will be the world champion. So Ferrari will have 2 consecutive world champions on their team. But anyway, coming on towards lap 3, and we are now in 13th place, looking to get Jolyon Palmer. Can we get down the inside? Yes, we can. Decent move there by us, and as you can see, there's a bit of a bit of a scrap right there. A bit of a scrap for 11th place. Sorry about that, my throat's a little bit sore today. But anyway, we got Danny Kvyat. We've got a freeway battle here between Sainz, Perez, and who's that? That is Hulkenberg. I don't know if that is Hulkenberg. I think it is. Yeah, it is Hulkenberg in the Renault. So let's see if we can try and catch them up. Now it's lap 4 on the exit of the chicane. We're going to get DRS. Hulkenberg now has lost a position. We've overtaken Danny Kvyat, and now we're going to be all over him. Where does he go? Does he go defensive? No, he doesn't. And we're going to go dive down the inside. And again, we're not going to leave him any room. And there we go. So now it is now lap 9, and we've managed to stay out, and we are in 3rd place, believe it or not. So we are in 3rd place, making our first pit stop, but we're going to lose that. Obviously, Kvyat is on super softs, so he's going to have the advantage. So I'm guessing we're going to probably be down in around like P16. I'm going to say either P16 or P15. I'm not really sure, but as you can see, Verstappen is on softs, and he's just pitted ahead of us, and he's got the jump. So it's P17 on lap 10. So we've managed to only gain around about 3 positions. Well, 2 positions now after the start of the race. But now we are on a super soft, so we're going to try and get these to the end. But I feel like a 2-stop is really the quicker strategy. So now it's 1 lap later around the final corner, coming on towards lap 11. As you can see, some of the other drivers have pitted, so now that is P18, P17, so we've now gained 2 positions now from that. So now we are slowly starting to climb our way back into the field, cutting now on towards the end of lap 11 and the beginning of lap 12, and that's Van Dorn who's came into the pits. No, that's Ocon actually. No, it is Van Dorn. So Van Dorn and Magnussen have all came in, so that's an extra 2 positions. Now Jolyon Palmer is on the ultra soft, so we're going to have the advantage either way, because super softs are more durable than the ultra softs. And there we go. So Stroll's pitted, he's going to go on softs, and that is Danny Kvyat. So Kvyat coming out that pit lane. So there we go. So we are now in 12th place, and we're chasing down Jolyon Palmer. At this point of the race, I feel like Jolyon Palmer's tyres are going off, and as you can see, our tyres now are basically we're just starting to degrade a little bit, but not much. Just more durable, of course, than Palmer's ultra softs. And as you can see, the amount of time that we've gained in just that corner alone, we've managed to outbrake him majorly there. And now we are coming down, and we're going to go around the outside of Jolyon Palmer, and we're going to try and do it, and that we do. We do make the move. So around the outside of the 3rd chicane, around the outside of Jolyon Palmer, and that is an incredible move by us on towards the 16th lap of this race, and now we are in the top 10. But as you can see, Vettel is in 9th, so that's Vettel ahead of us. And wow, okay, so if we can catch Vettel, we could actually become a wild card in this championship fight. Of course, the Ferrari car is the more superior car when it comes to us versus them. But yeah, now on towards lap 18. We've got 10 laps to go. We have pulled away from Jolyon Palmer, but Danny Ricciardo is now all over us. We're going to just stick to the middle of the track, and there he goes. He's going to overtake us. We're going to try and hold it around the outside for the inside line, but no, we don't. We don't hold it, and we had to back out since we don't want to make any collision with Daniel Ricciardo. I believe there were multiple collisions in the first season of Abu Dhabi, where I think it was Hamilton and Perez who crashed. I think Hamilton didn't give him room or something. But anyway, it's on to lap 21 right now, on the end of lap 22, and as you can see, I got a speeding penalty. Wow, that's a bit BS. But now, as we flash back, and I don't really flash back that much, I only flash back for BS stuff like that. So we're going to try and just brake for the pit limiter. So now it's lap 22, and I thought I could have made the one stop right there, but I just thought, listen, the two stop is the better strategy. It's the quicker strategy, and who knows, I might gain 2 free positions thanks to this. So I believe we're going to come out in 12th place, 12th, 13th, and there's Van Dorn on the soft tyres. So I think we're going to get ahead of Van Dorn, and for the next 8 laps we will be catching Hulkenberg, and who's that, Massa in the Williams as well, I'm not really sure. But anyway, we are now on a fresh set of super softs, and now we've got the advantage. Now we've got the fresher engine, we've got the fresher tyres, and as you can see, Magnussen's there. Magnussen was having problems with the radio. The radio was telling me that Magnussen's car was significantly slow, so they must have a problem with their engine or something. So we're going to try and overtake him, because Magnussen is really holding us up. He's on the slower tyres, and plus he's having engine problems, so we really don't want him to hold us up. Plus Grosjean is somewhere in the top 10. I think Grosjean is our rival. Yeah, I don't know. One of the Haas's is our rival, I think. Grosjean was our rival for the majority of Season 2, but now it's Magnussen, and now we double break up. We double lock up there in towards the hotel section of the track, and we get the move on Magnussen. So now it's 2 laps to go, and we are all over Felipe Massa. By the way, Massa is on worn super softs. We are on fresh super softs as well, as we corner cut that corner and we lock up going in towards the hotel. But now onto the main straight. Can we get slipstream plus the DRS? Yes, we can. And now it's just a matter of time. There it is, on the inside line, and there we go. We are now in 10th place, and to be honest, not a bad way to end the season, to be honest. 10th place in a car like this, and right now I'm just trying to get as many positions as I possibly could, but I think 10th, 9th place is realistically the goal. But anyway, the goal for this man is to be the world champion, and he is going to do that. Kimi Räikkönen comes around the final corner, and Kimi Räikkönen wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and takes the world championship away from Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Kimi Räikkönen is now the 2018 Formula 1 world champion. And as we come around the final corner, we can't catch Nico Hulkenberg, and we lose the car a little bit there, but it's 10th place for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not a bad way to end the season.
It's been my privilege over the years to witness a number of great sporting events, and here's another to add to that prestigious list. It's the ultimate treat for any racing driver. We have a new Formula 1 world champion. That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari.
So another win for Ferrari this season, and now that's a second world championship secured for Ferrari. 2 world championships in a row for the team from Scuderia. Last season it was Sebastian Vettel when he fought against his teammate Kimi Räikkönen, and now Räikkönen has revenge and takes his world championship away from his teammate plus Lewis Hamilton. I just want to say, this season, this career mode season has been so much fun. And Sebastian Vettel, where did he come from? Where did he come? He was in 4th place, so I think he finished in 8th or 7th. I'm not really sure, but that wasn't enough to stop the Iceman. And as you can see, the 2 Mercedes plus Kimi Räikkönen head off the podiums, but we'll be looking to change that going into Season 3. Probably Season 3 will be the last season of this career mode series, because I won't have enough time to do a Season 4 before F1 2018 comes out. So as you can see, we are now 8th in the championship. We couldn't go up and we couldn't go down, so no matter if we won the race or not, we would have still been behind Sergio Perez. But as you can see, Raikkonen, Vettel, then Hamilton, Ferrari take the Constructors' title. We are actually 5th in the Drivers. So next season, I'm hoping that our teammate Pascal Wehrlein can actually do some business and actually help us in the Constructors' Championships, because that's what we need right now. We need Pascal Wehrlein to help us in the Constructors' battle if we have any chance of winning the Constructors' Championship for Sauber. But I don't think that's going to happen for this career mode. I feel like one of us or both of us, well, not both of us, I feel like only me will take one of the championships, and that'll be the Drivers. But I have to be honest, there's still a long way to go in this championship, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But as you can see, we get 3,681 resource points to end off the season. That's fantastic. Fantastic for us. Now it's 3,741, and as you can see, the team have rewarded us with additional resource points thanks to our performance during the entire season. So that's going to help us massively with car upgrades and also things like that. So now, as you can see, Kevin Magnussen is our rival, and we've beaten him today, and that will probably be the last time we face Magnussen ever again after Australia, because we'll probably be beating him. All the small teams won us, but now it's time for the official contract event. This happens at the end of every season. Of course, your agent or manager Emma comes in to speak to you about other teams, but that's not relevant towards us right now. Our only focus is to win the championship with Sauber and not move anywhere else. I know we can do it, so we can win this title. So let's see what happens. So as you can see, Emma gives us the contract, and as you can see around about now, wait for it. So we have offers from all the big teams, Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull, to jump, but we are not going anywhere. As you can see, second driver for Ferrari, Red Bull and Mercedes, but we're not gonna be the second driver. Why would we want to be the second driver for this career mode? Now we're gonna stick with Sauber. We're gonna stick with being the number 1 driver, and we're gonna continue this objective of winning the World Championship with Sauber. And I want to get this career mode done by at least June or July, because then I have enough time to, really give my opinions about this game. So as you can see, end of season message. Yeah, blah blah blah. Dear Tom, we are delighted with your performance. Blah 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 blah. You've outbeaten Pascal Wehrlein. Yes, I know. So we've got over 3,000 resource points. It's time to spend it. So it's now time to do our first major upgrade for the engine, and now we are going to get started with our aerodynamics. We're going to start, actually no, it's downforce actually. So I'm thinking right now, where can I upgrade? Maybe downforce. So as you can see around about now, I'm just looking through what I can do for the upgrades section. We are going to upgrade our drag, so that's going to help us with our DRS. And also, I was thinking about getting a turbo pressure for our engine. I mean, that would be the ultimate upgrade. That would be our first ultimate upgrade of the series. And plus, as you can see, that would put us right in the mix with Ferrari, Force India, Williams and Mercedes. But then we've got a second minor upgrade for the fuel economy. And that's exactly what we've done, fuel technology. And yeah, so that increases our engine power. So that brings us down to 1,041 resource points. And as you can see, we are now going to choose one more upgrade for the aerodynamics. I think we're going to choose weight reduction, but I don't know which one. I think it might be energy store cells. I think it is. Yep, energy store cells. There it is. We are still miles behind the rest of the pack as far as aerodynamics is concerned, but it doesn't matter. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button. Thanks again, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.